Hi everyone, so we've done a bit of long haul travelling recently and I've had a few requests for my top tips for travelling with a toddler, so here goes. Be mentally prepared that it is not going to be a particularly restful flight for you. It's not going to be really bad either, but it's not going to be a sit back and catch up on all those films you've been wanting to watch for ages kind of flight. Take loads of their favourite snacks. For Milo, he is a bit of a fruit addict, so we stick some blueberries and some raspberries in little Tupperware pots. We also try and take one cold meal or a meal that can be eaten cold with us. The airlines are under no obligation to necessarily provide a child who is sitting on your lap with a meal, so make sure you give them a call before you travel to see what will actually be provided on board and what you need to take with you. We also find we get through loads more milk than we would usually in a day, so make sure you have lots available. Take a couple of new books or toys that they haven't seen before. It will just give you a few extra precious minutes of peace, hopefully. Don't go wild, don't spend too much money. We found that Milo is actually normally more interested in the buttons on the seats and the touching the TV. Don't be afraid to get up out your seat and go for a walk. We spend quite a lot of time stood in the galley chatting to the staff. Nobody minds you walking around, so get up, stretch your legs, let them have a little wander around. If you're flying overnight, be prepared that unless your child is under 12 months, they're probably not going to fit in the bassinet seat that they provide. We flew with Milo when he was 12 months and he didn't fit in the bassinet. So you are going to be the bed, more than likely. Again, please check with your airline whether you need to pre-book bassinet seats or the actual bassinet itself. Give them a call and they should be able to advise what they have on board. In a similar vein, when you're checking in, it's worth asking if the flight is full, and if it's not, if you can be seated next to an empty seat so that you can use it to just put bags on, or if your child is sitting up, you can have an extra space for them to sit and give you a bit of a break from them sitting on your lap. We allow Milo to have his dummy as much as he wants whilst we're flying. I appreciate that you may not use a dummy or may not want to use a dummy like that. However, we have never had a problem with his ears due to the air pressure. So if you don't want to use a dummy, make sure you have plenty of fluids for them to drink during takeoff and landing. What is the worst case scenario? They scream, they cry. If that happens, just try and stay calm. My advice is to get up and go to the galley and go and sort them out where you don't feel like there are a million people watching you. Also remember that actually most people are probably feeling really sorry for you at that point. They're not sat there judging. So these are my top tips for a long haul flight survival with a toddler. If you've got any to add, please let me know. I would definitely love to hear them. Don't forget to like my video if you liked it and subscribe so you don't miss anything.